So we're here at the 275th anniversary celebration booth here at Upton Town Hall. Can you tell us a little bit about what's here at the booth and what's going on?
Well, this is part of our fundraising efforts to pay for our parade, and we have raffle baskets that we've been doing throughout the year at different events. We have our T-shirts that we've been selling and our hats, and then we, through the Cat's Meow, we did our buildings, some of the town buildings, for them, people to purchase with little stories on the back.
Looks familiar.
History of the building, yes. And we have our little Upton towels.
Great.
And that's how we've been raising our funds in our 7 days of dining. And that's how we've been raising our funds for the parade.
Now, a lot of people in town, I guess, seem to think that all you guys do is monitor the caves. Is that true or no?
No, that's just one small function. Like Russ had said, a lot of what we do is to oversee the historic resources within the town and try to get people, if they are in a historic building or something like that, to realize the history and, if at all possible, take care of it. And this display over here shows some of the older houses in town. We're in the process of gathering information about a number of houses, and this is a very slow process that can be submitted to the state of Massachusetts for the creation of a historic district. And again, it's a long-term situation. And some people want to do it, and some people don't. So and the standards are, I think they're quite high.
Yes.
Wow.
Quite high.
Why would anyone not want to do it?
I think the reason that a lot of people have the idea that if that happens, their house is going to be taken over by somebody else, and that is not the case. But a lot of people have had that thought for many, many years, and consequently, sometimes it's hard to get rid of the old school thought, if you will, and re-educate. Because some of these houses, if they're gone, they'll never be coming back. Even if they'll reconstruct it, they're still not the same.
So tell me a little bit about this right here.
Well, when you got on the department, if you were lucky back then, you got a tin helmet, a rubber coat, and a pair of pull-up boots, if you were lucky.
And that was it?
And a lot of times back then, they didn't have gear. A lot of times guys would run into the building in their regular street clothes or their work clothes or whatever they had, because everybody primarily worked in town or was in town, and the fire department got whoever was available to push old Niagara to the fire and run in and hopefully put it out.
Wow. I can't believe they used to push the fire truck to the fire.
Upton did not own their own team of horses, so they had to push Niagara to the fires. And if you lived on the outskirts of town, I think you were in trouble, because you probably lost your house most of the time because we couldn't get there quick enough. When the steam fire engine came along, they had to have horses, so luckily there was people close to the center of town that had a team of horses, and they'd usually end up hooking up to the steamer and towing it to the fires, and they had a better chance of putting it out.
And what do you love about your town? What's special about it?
What's special? I like the New England. I like the weather. I believe it or not, and I just like the friendliness of everyone. A lot of people think Upton is not very friendly, but it is friendly.